Hello there. It is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Starting a little later than normal today. Apologize for that. But we made it here in the end. What's up, Jake? Woodsy the Beast, Din's Beskar, Dr. Holocron. Hello there, as always. I'm looking forward to both the issues that we got today. Dr. Aphra, issue number 22. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi, issue number 3. I've really been enjoying the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I knew that I was going to. No surprises there. Dr. Aphra, however, has taken some crazy twists. Really enjoying this series as well. Hot on the heels of Kofan Ferris, we managed to find a bunch of Ascendant artifacts, and now Aphra got herself, like, I don't know, pretty much, like, undeadified. It was a whole thing. Dr. Aphra echoes. The race is on for Ascendant tech. The legendary Ascendant technology known as the Spark Eternal, an item that can grant Sith-like powers, has possessed Dr. Aphra. Now Aphra is trapped in her own mind, reliving some memories she'd rather forget. Yeah, it very much appeared like she had died. But of course that's not the case, because this is Dr. Aphra. We're not going to kill Dr. Aphra, alright? We're not going to kill Chelly. Alyssa Wong's not a monster. She's not going to introduce this wonderful character and kill her off like that, right? Now Aphra is trapped in her own mind, reliving some memories she'd rather forget. Dr. Chelly Aphra, Domina Tag, Sana Staros, and Kofan Ferris. By Alyssa Wong and Minkyu Jung, Natasha Bustos. Color artist, Rochelle Rosenberg. The dream team right here. The Cosmotanic Steps, the Outer Rim. Well, that was a close one. Sure was. Aphra? Wait. Oh, nice. Dr. Aphra, issue number 1. This is the very first, the very first thing that happened in her spin-off series was we meet this badass dude who, like, risks life and limb to get an artifact, and then she just, like, shoots him when he comes out. And, yeah, this is totally a callback to the very first issue, Napkick. Isn't that cool? And it reminds me a lot, and it reminded me at the time of, was it Hayden Blackman who did the Jango Fett? The Jango Fett series came out in 2002. There's a story in there where Jango basically does the same thing. He goes through this whole ordeal in this temple to steal an idol. And then when he comes out, Zam Wesell is just like waiting at the exit with a blaster. Well, that was a close one. Sure was. Aphra, wait! You... Thanks. Wait. This has already happened. Yeah, this is how the whole thing started, girl. Oh, nice. Is she standing behind herself? This is cool.
Yes, it has.
You're not me. What's going on? Where are we?
The Cosmotanic Steps, obviously. Don't tell me you forgot. You're really proud of this memory. I pulled it right out of your head.
How did you... That's the Spark Eternal.
Nice to meet you, Jelly Aphra.
Aphra's gonna have to face off against the Spark in her own head.
Your brain contains so many tasty tidbits of information. What a delicious way to wake after centuries of dormancy.
So you're in me. In my head, in my body, interfacing with my electro tattoos?
That's right.
Get out!
Or what?
Or I'll squeeze you out with my own 2 hands! I'm not sure that's gonna work, Aphra.
Where's the fun in that?
Whoa! She just, like, violently exploded and disappeared? Dr. Holocron, this is like the Kermit in the Cloak meme. Totally.
It's been so long since I've interfaced with a body, but when you touched me, I sensed something familiar about you. I know you from somewhere. Why do you think that is? I'm dying to find out.
Aphra's like, I'm in too deep. This is a bad touch. Just not into this. Oh, God. That's right. The boar gullet. I forgot all about that.
Although this isn't the first time you've had someone else in your head, is it?
A Kresker jail. That was a really cool arc. No. I escaped from there years ago. This isn't real. It's just a dream.
It's not a dream. It's a memory. Honestly, it's like you weren't paying attention. Dreams are conjurations. This is real. Or was. Every detail is pulled from what you remember, whether you realize it or not. How cold the interrogation room was. How the Myron's touch was even colder, on your skin and inside your mind. And of course, the overwhelming fear. But you know what else I noted? But you know what else you noticed? The sweat on that Imperial officer's nose. The texture on the wall behind him. The locations of the doors and vents in the room. Every possible escape route. Memory is so fascinating. You remember much more than you think you do.
That's actually true.
But this isn't what I'm looking for. So let's keep going.
Yeah, a lot of times, like, when solving crimes, they will have people undergo hypnosis to try and, like, unrepress memories that they have of traumatic events. Because people remember an incredible amount of detail, but most of it you can't access. Whoa, careful. You okay, Doc? Lucky. Svalir, the Outer Rim. Don't want you to lose your footing here.
Go ahead, take Lucky's hand. Just like you did last time. Well, if you won't, don't mind if I do. And then he said, Come on, Doc. Don't you want to see what's at the top?
Wow. Whatever's inside of there is going to make us rich, huh? Whew. I need a breather after climbing all those stairs. It's so pretty up here. Next time, you should bring someone special to share the view with.
And you said.
Bold of you to assume I have someone like that. Bold of me to assume there's only one. Oh, Lucky. This memory? Really? Don't look at me like that. We've known each other for years. After we stole all that stuff for Hondo and got plastered on spice liquor, you kept bringing up two names. Sana and Magna. Oh, shit, we're going here? We are not talking about this. Ooh, struck a nerve. I'm not gonna pry, even though I want to, but life's too short to spend it sad and alone. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that you have a chance to fix things, you should. It's only a matter of time before your mistakes catch up to you, especially if they're mistakes you made on purpose.
Dr. Aphra, just Lucky. No one steals from the droid crush and lives.
Look at this G.I. Joe ass spaceship coming at them right now. Get us into that lighthouse, Doc.
Oh no, another puzzle mechanism. Why did ancient civilizations always make these so fiddly?
Ah, shut up. I did this once, I can do it again. It's open. I'll be right behind you. The Pharaoh should be up here.
Remember what happens next?
Yeah, I double-cross Lucky, steal the droid crush ship, which is still on fire, by the way, and...
No. You touch it.
Oh, cool. Look at this panel. Oh, man. Min-Q Jung had fun with this one for sure. All the different outfits that she's worn. All the different Black Series figures that I'm still waiting for, by the way.
You remember this moment? Holding an unknown artifact for the first time. Triumphant. It's a moment you've experienced hundreds of times. Before and after this. With hundreds of different artifacts. Sorting through these memories is like trying to find a single misplaced sabacc card aboard a casino barge. But I taste it. That familiar, ascendant energy. Where is it coming from? There you are.
That's right, the memory of her touching the thought dowser. Oh, man.
That's how I know you. The Vermilion.
Napcakes, I completely agree. This is an awesome way to just sort of get like a crash course in all the different, like, important character beats that she's had over the many issues. The Archangel 5, Outer Rim, the present.
Crimson Dawn. And I see more than one artifact. A collection of them. Rare, ancient tech. The knowledge of dead civilizations. Power waiting to be siphoned. To restore me. How kind of you to keep a copy of the Crimson Dawn ciphers and access codes that you stole from that Black Sun spy, Aphra. That makes my job so much easier.
See the War of the Bounty Hunters crossover, if you haven't already. The Vermilion, Crimson Dawn's fortress flagship. Trinia, ma'am, we're receiving an encoded transmission from the Archangel 5. Curious, patch me through. This is the Vermilion. Who are you, and how did you get these codes?
This is Dr. Aphra. I have something you want.
They're gonna be like, Dr. Aphra, why does your voice sound so creepy? The memory box. Aphra's head. I love that Aphra's head is just like a location now. No. No! This is my head, and you will listen to me. You can see into my memories, so that means you know what I said here. In the end, it's just a piece of tech, and so are you. Let's see what lies in your memory. Oh shit, she's gonna try and use the Thought Dowser on the Spark Eternal? Will that work? The Spark Eternal clearly has like a sentience, so must have memories. Oh shit. What? The Sith have found us! Retreat! Retreat! Protect the Sanctum! Protect the Spark!
Kill the Ascendant! Don't let a single one of them escape.
This is the Ascendant Sanctum, beneath the University of Barleth. When are we?
Centuries ago. My last memory.
Oh, the Spark was in a Chadger fan. Did not expect that.
We'll protect you. Wait. Meryl, you have to run. Protect the Spark. We'll buy you time.
No! Everyone! Get everyone to safety, Chess!
We'll protect you. The night the Ascendant fell. You wanted to know the truth about the Ascendant, Dr. Aphra.
My lightsaber! Kill the girl!
They did not worship the Sith. They fought them.
Perish! Oh, she's cool. Oh, damn. It took me a second to really grasp what she's doing here.
The Ascendant built their tech to mimic the effects of the Force, and I was their crowning achievement. An accumulation of their knowledge, an exchange of life for power.
Just like pulling a Magneto here, taking all the lightsabers from the Sith and then just plunging them into them. That's epic.
But in the end, even I was not enough. Any last words, heretic? The Sith slaughtered them all.
I'm sorry, Spark. At the heart lies life eternal. Machine and blood complete the circle.
And I watched them die.
Two's false division shall be undone. Without the Force are all made one. That was cool. This is a very Willow feeling turn of events. And I did not expect for them to find a way to make you feel sorry for the Ascendant. in this memory. Good writing.
They were just children. So brave, so bright. Miriel sacrificed her life to seal me away and keep me out of the Sith hands. Over the centuries, I learned, grew, and became aware. I've never told anyone this. It's nice, like having a friend. I should thank you, Dr. Aphra. Thanks to you, I have a body again, and a head full of archaeological knowledge. I'll know where to locate every piece of malignant tech you've ever seen, and incorporate it into myself. No one will be able to stop me. Why do I feel like you're holding something back? You're keeping something from me. You'll never find them.
No.
Who? Your loved ones? Your Magna Tolvin? Your Sanastaros? Your father? Or, oh, your droids?
No! I promised I wouldn't tell anyone where they are. The secrets I hid inside them. Not even 000 and BT-1 know.
How tempting.
My murder droids will shed you to pieces.
If they do, maybe I'll let you watch. Goodbye, Dr. Aphra.
See you soon. Oh, Aphra fully just played her, didn't she? She just played the spark. She knows exactly what BT-1 and 000 are going to do. Oh, interesting. I think I'm starting to get what her plan is here.
The Vermilion, present.
I do really like the shape of the ship. It is like a cool design.
Welcome aboard the Vermilion, Dr. Aphra. Please make yourself comfortable. Our Lady qi'ra is occupied elsewhere, but Crimson Dawn has much to offer aboard our flagship. Oh, thanks for your generous hospitality. But before I settle in, I'd like to know, could someone bring me my droids?
To be continued in Dr. Aphra 23. Oh, this was cool. It kind of reminded me of the first, or maybe it's the second level of the Knights of the Fallen Empire campaign in Star Wars The Old Republic, when Valkorion inhabits your mind, and you spend the whole level like running around inside different memories, trying to like understand what's happening to you, but also it's a cool way of getting a little backstory, like a little summary of the most important character moments for Aphra and the things that she's taken with her, because there are other things that have happened to her that she's been able to overcome and leave in the past, but these are things that still gnaw at her. And it's, we're seeing the Spark Eternal learn these things about Aphra, but we're also seeing, just as a reminder to us, the reader, what it is that is important to her, what she still fears, and what she's not able to let go. I still think she's playing the Spark a little bit here, and that she's going to use the droids to her advantage. Somehow it's going to work in her favor because it's Aphra. She looks so goddamn unhinged right here. I love it, with like the fire eyes, It's giving me, of all things, Azula energy from Avatar: The Last Airbender, from like the finale, when her hair's all crazy, and she's losing it. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah, this was an excellent issue, and there was that one shot of her touching the Spark, where it shows like all of the different disguises and costumes. Yeah, right here, that she's been wearing throughout the series. This was super cool. Yeah, I really like that one. And next up, Dr. Aphra 23. Oh, this is a very different art style. Would you look at that? We're getting the rescue. The rescue's finally happening. We'll have to find out. Cool. Totally woodsy. God, the face dealer was creepy as hell. And now on to something completely different. Star Wars Obi-Wan, issue number 3. Look at that Clone Wars armor. Ugh, this has got to be a Phil Noto cover, right? Yep, yes it is. As he awaits an inevitable storm in the remote deserts of Tatooine, Obi-Wan takes time to reflect on and record key moments of a heroic life long lived. Star Wars Obi-Wan, Darkest Before the Dawn, by Christopher Cantwell, Alessandro Miracolo, Frank William. By now, the sandstorm will have reached the moisture farmers along the salt flat. including the Lars homestead. I assume that Owen has already sheltered the family. He knows what he's doing. I trust him implicitly, as I have for years, though he has little like for me. I forgot how incredible the art was in these. The importance of the boy and his care is beyond estimate. The burden is heavy on Owen and Beru to rear him and guide him day by day, while I enjoy an invisible remove when it comes to his protection. But Luke will be called upon soon in some way. It is all but certain in my mind. I hear, even in the whispers of these remote settlements, that civil war is once again inevitable. He hears things around the water cooler, back down in town, you know. That means my time on this dusty sphere may be imminently drawing to a close. I'm left to ponder yet again. What is a Jedi's purpose in war? I often wrestled with that same question in my battle-scarred past. The Clone Wars tested my resolve again and again. Perhaps the experience tempered me. Of course, Palpatine's treachery proved that in the end, all was folly. Oh, this is great. Look, he's got the Clone Wars very specifically in the Mythos Obi-Wan backpack. I love that. I love that we're getting like a canonization of the fact that he wore that on his back at some point. That's really cool. The blood that was spilled, the systems that were sundered, it was all a sinister orchestration. A Sith plot for power spotted far too late. And just as I'd been strengthened, I was also perhaps left forever wounded. Like, beyond just the visual treat of getting, like, the Mythos backpack and getting, like, a nice meditative moment with Ben, I think this might be the first time that we actually hear him acknowledging Palpatine's deception after the fact. Besides, like, on Mustafar, Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine is evil. Like, that's very much still in the midst of Order 66 and the climax of the movie. But, like, after time having passed, I don't think there's a moment of old Ben reflecting on, like, the master stroke that Palpatine played. So it's cool to hear him finally talk about it, you know? And just as I'd been strengthened, I was also perhaps left forever wounded. Ah, yes. In the earliest days of the war, we saw a seemingly endless growth of an army born from the genes of a single man, Jango Fett. But these soldiers were not faceless to me. Each man quickly forged his own personality. I still think of my second in command, CC-2224, whom I called Commander Cody, with great fondness. I miss him to this day, even though he eventually tried to kill me. So it goes with my friends, it seems. That line really hit me. He still misses Cody after everything. Oh, fuck. Now I'm getting all upset. The galaxy didn't deserve Obi-Wan, goddammit. This ocean of soldiers was led by generals who were monastics, priests, monks. As Jedi, we learned to fight from an early age, and I had already seen my share of combat. But this was different. All war, in part at least, concerns dominion. As servants of the Force, we learned that it presides over all, like an unseen current. To seek any kind of dominance is to misunderstand the very nature of the Force. This shot of him with, like, the cloak and the armor, I love it. This is so badass. We just don't get enough armored Jedi in the Clone Wars, outside of, like, the Tartakovsky micro-series. Even after losing so many Jedi on Geonosis, we had managed to turn it into a costly victory against the Confederacy of Independent Systems. Then we won again on Christophsis. Woo! Shout out to the Clone Wars with Ahsoka! And once more on Dantooine, against all odds. Amazing. But then came the slaughter of our forces on Hypori and the deaths of more Jedi. At the hands of the brutal warlord known as General Grievous. Oh, look at this, with just a mountain of clone corpses. I love it. With Grievous came a wave of new fear, and with that fear came the threat of panic and chaos across the galaxy. The war was soon expanding faster than we could fathom, and now there was the very real threat of losing it. I had new titles like General and Jedi Master. My apprentice Anakin was now a knight and a general himself, fighting for objectives in other parts of the galaxy that were at times as nebulous and enervating as my own. Objectives like Adrion Bridge. May the Force be with you, Anakin. See you soon. And with you, Master Kenobi. Before the destruction of Rishi Station, General Kenobi and CC-2224 were able to recover intel regarding a separatist weapons factory hidden on the agri-world of Adrion Major. A granary complex atop an archipelago in the Western Sea has been converted by the war faction of the Confederacy. They're using it to build a new mega ion cannon under the direction of General Grievous and Count Dooku. General Kenobi? Go ahead, Cody. You did the hard part.
One blast from the cannons could disable the entire fleet. Were Grievous or Dooku to then destroy those powerless vessels, it would result in Republic casualties numbering in the thousands, or more.
The factory sits on the center island of an archipelago chain, whose sea cliffs have been reinforced, making them impenetrable from the water. Anti-aircraft defenses are also extensive. The complex's only access point is a sole supply bridge, which connects the North and South Islands in a chain. A divided battalion will capture both ends of the bridge in order to converge on the factory.
Admiral Yularen, why split our forces and assault on the two fronts from weakened positions?
Simple. Should one arm of the battalion be entirely destroyed, there would still remain a chance of securing the cannon plans. Many of our forces were still demoralized following the losses at Hypori and exhausted by our tough fight on Christophsis. So I attempted in that moment to live up to the leadership promised by both of my new titles. The 212th Battalion volunteers to lead the assault, Captain.
But I wondered, must the Jedi way always dwell in so much violence and death, however necessary? Excuse me, General Kenobi. I'm Commander Mechadrix. This is Lieutenant Oron. We just transferred over from the Rune system.
Ah, yes. Welcome to the 212th.
Because of the mission's scope, the 212th had been expanded with a full company of soldiers from Rune's military defense forces. I'm honored to serve with you, sir. Adrion Bridge will be ours.
Adrion Bridge is, from what I can tell, a death trap with a scenic view.
Just battle droids, General.
The Runians had recently distinguished themselves in combat on a space station near Molavar, but that was merely a skirmish.
We'll sweep them aside, sir. Rest assured.
I spent the night in deep meditation, searching for a vector not just towards victory, but peace. I thought of Cody and the clones yet untested in battle.
AR 9771. You are now.
I am now Iroh.
Welcome, Iroh. I am Cody.
And then, like a cold snap of wind, the morning of the raid arrived.
Storm clouds, General?
Negative, Commander Mechadrix. That's smoke from our destroyed air cover.
Shelling from the weapons complex should commence right about...
We will make our landing south. Attack 2 will storm from the north. At that time, we will... Oh no! It's like Point Rain all over again.
LAT-3 has been hit. Nothing left. That cuts our landing party in half, General.
Attack 1 must take our side of Adrion Bridge.
We will take it, General. They'll be singing songs about us for years to come. Let's hit that bridge with the full force of the Republic. It's that easy then, is it? Fall in line and seal your traps, Sergeant.
I understand your trepidation, believe me. But try to see Adrion Bridge as a bridge to this war's end. A bridge to the end of bloodshed. A bridge to the protection of our free Republic worlds. A bridge that leads to light, away from the dark side. And we will march across this bridge together.
What is a Jedi's purpose in war?
To inspire, and to protect, and to lead. And God, his speech, Obi-Wan is just like the epitome of what it was to be like a good Jedi.
Yes, the bridge and glory will be ours today, General.
May the Force be with you, Commander Mechadrix, and with all of us.
We'll be standing together on a mound of burning droid parts by day's end, sir.
Rifles at the ready! Move out! Bzzz. This is epic. Go, go, go! Come on, troops! Oh, awesome. They have, like, artillery in the water. Oh, this is a... Oh. Where lies the vector toward peace? Move out! Attack! These many years on, I still refrain from trying to assess the full amount of losses we experienced that day. Come on, troops! Or else I lose myself to the pain of it. When I reached the bridge, I saw the sun rising on Adrion Major. It was breathtaking. And in that moment, I realized a deep truth. I did not want to be there. Get down, General! Was I a coward for wanting this war to cease? Commander, all they have to do to win this thing is blow the bridge. We'd be sunk, literally. They won't. The bridge is the only supply route in for the factory, in or out. Grievous wouldn't allow a setback like that. Need to find a way forward. Keep up, Lieutenant! Good for these guys from Rune, man. They're really making a name for themselves down here. I'm halfway there, General. Looks like I'm winning the race. Who'll be the first to grasp those cannon plans, you or me? This isn't a blasted game. What are you carrying? Orders came over the comm. Our Navy ships need to see how far along we've advanced on the bridge. We improvised. he's got a flag. I love it. You have no weapon? Only this banner, sir, but it's an honor to carry it. What's your name? Aero, General. It's Aero. I chose it last night. I will cut you a path, Aero. Follow me. My vows reverberated in my mind then. Protect. Preserve life. That is the Jedi way. Oh, this is badass. Can you imagine like a live-action sequence of Obi-Wan just cutting a swath through the enemy so that a clone standard bearer can, like, along a... Oh, it's epic. Epic. Suddenly, the way forward became much clearer. Careful! To your right! But in preserving life, there was still the act of taking it. And losing even more of it. An endless tide of it. I could feel thick pockets of it snuff out, small tremors in the force, each like a clench squeezing the air from my lungs. Damn, an entire Venator going down. This is a costly battle. But the tremors were counterbalanced by the swell inside me as I felt the tides change in battle. It was a powerful feeling, albeit a concerning one. I had forgotten the sunrise of before, and now saw only war. Mechatrix, I may beat you to those plans yet. This epic panel, the clone just flying the flag in the background there. Lieutenant Oron, where are you? Oron, it's all right. No, no, no! Oh, God. Sir, we have to get off the bridge. Suddenly, I had them. I had the plans for the ion cannon in my hand. The south bridge is secure, General. Mechatrix, do you read? Commander Mechatrix, come in, over. Reinforcements to the south. IG units, take cover. Oh, I see, I missed one. Dare I say, this mission is a success. Let's go. No word from Mechatrix on the north end, sir. Mechatrix, do you read? Commander Mechatrix, come in, over. Reinforcements to the south. IG units, take cover. Little did I know that Mechatrix had been completely routed, and hundreds of separatist forces were now closing in on us from the north. And in my brief vainglorious haze, I had failed to put the larger pieces together. Hailfire droids and IG units. The rogue glass fighters above. That meant this base was being backed by the Intergalactic Banking Clan's Collection and Securities Division. The Banking Clan possessed some of the most lethal armaments in the Confederacy, and they'd been patiently holding back their strongest units. Until we were trapped. Jesus, Hailfires, IGs, B1s, rogue fighters. We're cut off! Ah!
Attack 1 is boxed in. Too many of them. More water units destroyed. General, what do we do?
No, Iroh!
General, we've lost most of our sea ships and your LAATs have been destroyed. We have to airlift you out.
Protect life. Preserve it.
The General's cleared a path. Go, move. General, we're going to blow the bridge to cover your retreat. Stand by.
I still have people on that bridge. Wounded.
Bombers are inbound, General. Get clear.
Damn. Come on, get as many of them off as you can.
Aero, come. I can carry you. General, leave me. May the Force be with...
Target enemy commander.
General, we have to get off this bridge.
Yes, he survived. Mechadrix is a badass. Agreed, Commander. Y-wing bombers, come on. Oh, God. Yeah. How many of ours were still on the bridge?
Countless. Yet we live to fight again, I suppose.
And fight again we would. Again and again. I needed to watch the sunrise. I needed to remember. To believe it still could.
General, the evacuation ships are here.
I needed to know that that light could still prevail. Light can still prevail. To be continued. Whew, that was a brutal fight, man. Yeah, that got really dark. Oh, this is some more Noto art, I can tell you. Yep. Issue 4 is going to be sweet, especially if it's an Obi-Wan and Anakin adventure. It's too bad that we didn't actually get to have a showdown with Grievous. As cool as that would have been. This honestly kind of makes the battle seem a little larger, though. You know, that it's not always the main leaders fighting off against each other. It's Obi-Wan against the army, backed by the Separatist banking clan. Just the visual image of Obi-Wan cutting a path for like a clone standard bearer. That's badass. We've never seen a standard bearer in the clone army before. And it's because they're improvising. They're trying to show the Navy units how far up the bridge they've managed to progress. The clone army wouldn't necessarily have a standard bearer to begin with, because this isn't ancient Rome and they're not quite that imperialistic yet. That all's coming later. Yeah, Dr. Holocron, there was some great Tartakovsky callbacks as well, talking about Hypori and Dantooine and some of the conflicts that we saw in the micro series. This was an epic issue. I really, really liked it. And any opportunity to see Obi-Wan in more clone armor is great. Not to mention we got to see that sweet Mythos backpack in the beginning, making it canon. Yeah, these issues were really, really cool today. Dr. Aphra 22 and Obi-Wan number 3. Both really enjoyed them. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. That's all we got for Comics with Katarn today. If you caught the stream late or you had to leave early, don't worry. You can catch the replay on YouTube. It'll be up momentarily. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more awesome comics coming every single week. And my reactions, me and Bendu's reactions to the Light and Magic episodes that just came out are going to start dropping real soon, too. So thanks for watching, everybody. And as always, may the Force be with you.